What's going on YouTube? Modeling Up back at you. So since the last update, got quite a bit done. Basically did some test fitting. Wanted to go ahead and put this on, but after trying to get the underside of the body on, decided to pull that off. Back half pretty much done, minus a couple of struts that have to get put in here. Those I'm still trying to decipher what color I want to make those. Wheels aren't on completely yet. They're just more or less a push fit. To be honest, they fit so well. They fit so well onto the actual hubs. I don't know if I'm gonna even mess with gluing them. Just so if I had to pull them off for any reason, I can. But as you can see, sticks out just that right amount. Grab the body from up here. So I'll go through and show what I've kind of got done there in a moment. I've got a lot kind of done since the last update. So carefully fitting that in. Obviously this will be back just a little bit more. Back about right in through there. So you can see, just kind of get an idea of what it'll look like. Sticks out just that right amount. So glad I went ahead and went this route instead of the other route. Let's just slip it off to the side. For the wheels, not doing those extra spacers wasn't needed for these, and so yeah, that's where that's at. So at this point, like I said, this is pretty close to done. I'll probably debating if I'm going to put the engine in before or after I actually fit this into the chassis. To be honest, into the body. I'm not actually going to glue this in at all. There's no reason to, just because the fit is so tight to get it in, and once it's in, it's locked in so tight, it really just holds its own. So yeah, just going to kind of take a look at the engine and see if there's anything that I need to do there to get that in after the fact. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. But again, you know, I'll let you know what I do in the end run. So the main part of the interior is done. So I've got the green on. White is flocked here on the back. I went ahead and left the front seats unflocked just to kind of give a leather appeal to those. Was going to try to do a little bit more with kind of the leather on the sides. Did that here with kind of a pocket on each end. And then where the armrest is on each side, try to keep that clean, and then the center console, keep that clean from flocking. The actual the dash, still working on it. I got the racing green in, so this is kind of an idea of what it will look like. Wanted to go with something that was just a little bit of a different color, just so it wasn't everything being the same thing. So I do have a strip of the white that will run along the top and along the bottom, just kind of framing out some of these parts. So I think that two-tone will look great. But again, just using the Jaguar F1 Racing Green for that. So yeah, like I said, this is pretty much done as far as I'm going to take it. The one thing that I love about this kit, though, is the fact that you do actually have the pockets up here at the top for a seatbelt. So if you'd want to actually do some additional detail, you could easily drop in the seatbelts and stuff like that. That's one thing with model car kits that kind of is a little annoying at times, is they don't usually have that. Obviously, do need to put the handbrake detail on and stuff like that, but I still got to get those painted. So the front suspension, went ahead and did like what I had done here on the rear, where I basically had gloss black sprayed on a chrome color, and then sprayed transparent green, just to kind of give it that kind of green chrome effect. I really like the way that pops from, you know, the main green of the underbody. So the entire front end, additional like steering arms or the steering rack here and stuff like that, that will all have that as well. So that will be kind of fit into, I believe it's roughly in this position or something to that effect. So just kind of giving that two-tone effect just to make everything kind of pop and stick out. So yeah, I think that'll look good in the end. Also went with that kind of green chrome effect on the fan. Still got a few things to do, like radiator still needs painted and things like that. Went ahead and also got the top here flocked on the actual car. So again, just use the green. Got that all in, just so if you look in, it actually will look like upholstery there on the top. Tried to do the white. Wish I had went ahead and just painted a little bit more solid white here on the underside of for the actual sun visors, but in either case, I think it'll look good. And again, once you pop in the main shell, which this actually, I'll point out one other thing that I've found kind of late in the game with this kit is the fact that the entire center of that tub is actually seen, so I had to come back in and repaint that just to kind of cover up my tracks there, but kind of get an idea. So again, that is such a tight fit. And then if I pause for just a second, so I went ahead and just popped it all together here real quick. Again, instrument panel's not in, but gives you an idea of how that will look. I think it looks really good, and especially with how this all locks together. Like I said, that locks really tight here on the back with no glue. I probably will put just a tiny bit of super glue here on the frame rails here at the front just to kind of lock it in so it'll stay tucked up and under, but really that will kind of be the overall look of her once she is done. So yeah, moving along quite well. Like I said, still got some detail painting to do in the interior. Obviously, still got to get the front headlights on. Most of the items here in the engine compartment is actually detail painted, or as much as I'm going to do. So I have the power steering reservoir and stuff like that. Kind of touched in some flat black in a couple of areas just to kind of give it a little something different for it. So yeah, definitely moving right along. Again, once this is on the shelf, probably won't open the engine compartment up much, except for just to kind of point out the engine being the different color. But yeah, really have enjoyed this build. It's coming together quite nicely, and looking forward to getting her on all four wheels and put together here hopefully within the next week or so. But yeah, so again, any questions, comments on how I did anything or any part of the build, definitely let me know. And again, there's just kind of a underside shot. Let me zoom it back out. See what that looks like. So yeah, like I said, any questions, comments, definitely post them down below, and I will respond as quickly as I can. So, till next time, I'll talk to you later. Peace.